Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Oakland Raiders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
There you go. Mike 29. 47. 26.
First carry from Melvin Gordon. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you cut everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second and 12. Touchdown. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
There we go. Mike 54. Danny. We're going to 53. Kill. Hey, turn it up. There we go, kill. There we go, 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. Caught by Allen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defensive point.
Always so pathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
3 buzz. He's checking. 47. Crash. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
He's time to win. We go 46. Mike 5-4.
And again, it's Prescott. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. third down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
We're going to 53. 54.
Prescott to throw on fourth. Man is Gordon, complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Prescott yet again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, kill.
He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. From the pistol, they run with it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening run. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a big closer this time. Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they got themselves a first down.
47. Let's get it. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick return TD is 98 yards in length, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Such an electric play so so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back. Kill.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. You pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys. Coming out of the last game on Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. Back deep, J.J. Nelson. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in. Because as if they weren't ready to go on the last one, give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done. But to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On first, here's Washington. 7 yards on the pickup there. That'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll find his running back here, Richard. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. What's up?
Car on the give. It's Washington. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. A gain of 17 yards. Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is caught. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing his car on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Badgley on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, Washington. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got 4.
Here's Carr to throw. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Shotgun now for Cloud. He's got it. It's Robbins. And now look at this. Big gain by Bubble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Monday, down. 180. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll run on first down. Washington. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
That's complete to the Shard, the running back. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try again with one shot. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Chargers take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Going right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Johnson's got it complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good receiver going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott across the formation. He's got a man. That's Allen. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Prescott now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon on the shotgun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st.
47.
First down, Chargers.
Kill.
Prescott on 1st down. He's got it. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
SOS. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott with a catch made by Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. It pops up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been if he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all time up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions to string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Carr now, 6 of 10 of this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr gives it off to Washington. And some room to work. Touchdown. DeAndre Washington. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This is fielded at the goal line. Return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 of the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. It's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation of you just...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed and they're showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Here go 46. Check. Lucky. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on the first down.
Hey, here we go. Line in. Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Going to 54. Line in. Get that ball. Jam. Here we go. Going to 53. 26.
First down throw for Prescott. Able to get this to Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You better be afraid of me. Whip. Watch the whip. Kill. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Here we go, 46. Check 99. Kill. 26.
Gordon. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That's it. Big hit. There we go, kill. Right there. 50. 26.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped on the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do, James? Play calling?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
This is taken as 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Tight down. There you go.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
You're right, 49. I'm coming.
Carr going to try and throw it. 3rd down.
this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost
their foot on the gas all game long. But here finally stalling out. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3 points? Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. For that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
Up in the contract time, you could have kept that one.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
On second down and 4. Prescott. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go. Wide 80. 54. Then we're going to 53. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. They're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go, 47.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54.
Ready? 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Go to 54. Wide in. Check it out. Joker. Hey, kill. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Gets it to Gordon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that will pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
Watch out.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got
47.
From the red zone now. Prescott. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Three touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Chargers 31, Raiders 28.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
With the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
To throw, it's called. And it's wrong. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the odds are, and hopefully they can correct it.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
13 yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very highly contested game at this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Out, out, out.
There we go, kill.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Here we go, D. Right there.
26.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Maurice Hurst gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of football before he knew it. He was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
Mike 5-4.
Kill. 47. Hey, 47.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
26.
Prescott to throw it. And Allen's got it. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now it's a carry for Melvin Gordon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. All day, man, all day. Switch. Here we go, go to 54, line in. Here we go, kill.
Go. Mike 5-4.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Nice hit.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Another in the middle of the field. Go make a play on football.
And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 41-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier.
Watch 54.
Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3.
Running on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Watch it. Safety's creeping.
This is Gordon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Hey, me, I got this.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
Gun. 26.
He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go, get out there. Under.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the screen. Mike 26. Mike 54.
Here's Gordon. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll come out in the pistol.
Get ready. Get ready. Kill. 36. 36. 47. 26.
On second down at 4. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. Somehow, incomplete. What happened?
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to run.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's it, baby. We got work.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game?
They may have to change.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Carr to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Set. 60 outlaw. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Check go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Here we go. 50, plant. Too low, top pep. 5.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I got it.
Go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for our visitors, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.